This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Toyota Sienna. It is a 2013 Toyota Sienna L. It is cloth. It is front-wheel drive. It's a 6-cylinder. Has 15,000 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Houston, Texas. Got my little cheat sheets here. It's on a salvage title due to theft, which is insane. This thing will go on the front line at any Toyota dealership, used car lot in the country. But lawyers get a hold of these things, the insurance companies. If you watch that little 3-minute animated video on the subject of theft recoveries and salvage title, you'll understand why. It has nothing to do with collision or flood or damage. It's lawyers who don't want to get sued again. Their insurance companies don't want to get sued again. Don't want to pay any more money out. They're done. The way they do that is by giving them a salvage title. Then if you kill yourself in this van, you can't trace it back to Geico's wallet or Prudential's wallet or whoever's owned this thing, and get money from them. That's why they do it. Anyway, it's got, these are probably the original tires on it. I would say they're probably, I don't know, 50% tread. This thing is, I mean, I'm just going to kind of walk around. The only thing I could see on this whole thing is it could use a little touch-up paint. Right there, a little scrape. I got too close to a bush in the parking lot somewhere. Beautiful vehicle. When we bring them here, we do a 2-hour inspection. This one needed an air conditioning cabin filter. It was a little dirty, and a battery. That was it. Very nice vehicle. Everything works. They didn't even steal the mats, which is an indication it wasn't gone very long. Mats are usually the first thing to go. They end up at some swap meet somewhere for $1 a piece. So I would imagine this thing was recovered very quickly. There's really not a whole lot to report here. This is going to be a fun, boring video for me. I'm amazed they sold this thing. Usually, when you find vehicles this new and this good a condition, they almost always find a way to sell them to themselves. You know, the insurance company, someone's wife needs a car, etc., etc. So this one is one of those that got through. Thank the Lord, it did. Anyway, I'm gonna open up the hood, show you what it looks like under the hood. 15,017 miles. Let's see. I should have figured out where the hood release was. There it is. Because it's a Toyota, they're universally in the same place. Alright. There you go. Boy, is this a boring video. Love it. Here's the VIN on the hood. Like brand new. Nothing to report here. The doors are not powered. This is the entry-level van, which in my opinion makes it better. Armrest. This rear seat folds back down into the floor in the back. I'll show you where it folds down. Let's see. This thing slides up like that. Alright, let's see. Now, alright. Pull on this. Then it all kind of caves into this. These are a couple mats that go over the tracks. If you take those middle row seats out, they fold into the tracks, or they cover the tracks. We were trying to figure that out for about a half an hour, what they were for. Now we know. There you go. Let's see. And there's your driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window. That's cool, big rear windows. Driver rear window. Let's see what else we got. We got door locks. There you go there. Let's see. Manual seats, another good thing. We hop in here. Air's blowing cold. There's rear air. There. Comes up here. Alright. And there you go. Radio, CD player. Glove box there. Glove box there. Nice car. Yeah. Oh, it's nice to get into a nice new car once in a while. There's cruise control. There's on and off right there. Let's see. Tilt wheel is down here. Boy, there's not a whole lot to talk about here other than this is basically a new car that they threw under the bus with the paperwork. Just retarded. You want to know why your premiums are so high? This is one of those examples. This thing, boy, they cost themselves a lot of thousands doing this. So if you're a cash guy out there, you got cash money, this is a hell of a buy. Same car for a lot less money. And credit unions actually are starting to help finance these. They will finance on a restored salvage title at many of them. Anyway, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, obviously you need plates and insurance. Plates and insurance are mandatory for everybody, right? But you can't get that on a salvage title. So we have to take it down to motor vehicles, have the police, well, that guy tried to pull out and get killed. Have the police do an inspection. It's called level 3 inspection. Once we get that, we can get what's called a restored salvage title. Then you can get plates and insurance. That's why it's mandatory. We charge $200 to do that for you. It involves at least 4 hours of our time, up to 10 hours, depending on whether or not the police are busy that day. If they can see us immediately, it's 4 hours of our time. If they can't, then we have to sit there and babysit it for about 10 hours, up to 10 hours. We used to be able to drop them off and leave them there. Not anymore. Now we got to sit there and stare at them on the curb. So, anyway, that's why it's $200. And then there's a $250 dock fee, and there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, if your state tax rate is 3% and you come to Tucson, you'll pay the following. You will pay $200 to restore the title, mandatory, $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay taxes of 2% plus 3% in your state for a total of 5%. If your state tax rate is 6.1 like it is here in Arizona, you're going to pay 8.1, R2 plus the state of 6.1. If you're from Alaska, we get a lot of people fly down from Alaska, there's a 0. So they pay 2% tax, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you really have to pay is the agreed upon price, but I still strongly suggest you have us restore the vehicle for $200, and that's the title you get. It'll be done for you already. Was pretty fast for a minivan in a very short piece of territory with a 35-mile-an-hour speed zone. One of these days I'm going to get caught. Anyhow, let's see. Once we receive your payment by wire, we will sign the title off to you, notarize it, scan it into your online file so you can see it. We even scan in the envelope that we sent it to you in. More information, the better. You'll also be able to see somewhere between 50 and 70 HD pictures that my brother will take. You'll have a little device you can click on there, magnifying glass. Please use that. It's really pretty cool. You can see anything. There's nothing to see here, really. But you can use it and check it out, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, that is that part. What else? Oh, the ending part. I always say this. First of all, make sure you get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. All right? Now the last part. I say this about all of our vehicles. So please verify that by clicking on a couple of our vehicles. Any of these will say the same thing at the end. This vehicle's way out of warranty. Okay, not really way out of warranty, but it is out of warranty. As far as this one's actually not out of warranty. Those are. This one's not. It just dawned on me. 15,000 miles, but it is on a salvage title. So let's assume that the warranty is invalid, because it should be. However, I would caution you that on Lexus and Toyotas, they have been known to keep the warranty valid. So please, please, please assume that there is no warranty, but there is a chance you'll have it, and you may have it for a year or two and then they find out, or you may have it forever, or you may have it never. But just assume the worst case scenario is that you don't have any. My speech usually goes that there's no warranty left and blah blah blah, but that's not the case with this car. If there is no warranty on this one, it's due to the salvage title, but our experience is pretty good with this topic. All right? You call it warranty? I just had this handed to me. Warranty: 3 years, 36,000 mile, 5 years, 60,000 mile drivetrain. Service date August 6th of 2013. So as of today, it still has till August 6th of 2016 on its warranty. Now, don't go out there and say this thing's going to have warranty forever, because things change, and we just called Toyota just now, and that's the case today. Have I ever seen it change? No, I have not. Would I tell you it's not going to change? No, I will not. We don't know what they're going to do. However, it's a Toyota, and it's always good news with Toyota. All right? There you go. Thank you.